Okay, dear viewers, God has given us some wonderful opportunities to share things that matter. We have a chance to engage with each other in some very important communications. My channel, My Little Musings, has now changed, and we will no longer be calling it My Little Musings, but it will be called Jim Nduruchi TV, Jim Nduruchi Television. And then there is, of course, the other channel, that is Jim Nduruchi Rise Up, and that one will be specifically handling things that have to do with Rise Up Society, about our efforts in gender education, meeting people, getting their testimonies and engaging in their lives as an organization. But this particular channel will be about my engagement with the people who admire the things I speak, particularly because they're my musings. They are things that come right from my heart. And I have received numerous communication, daily emails. We have had people confessing about the blessing they got when they listened to what I had to say. And I want to build upon that so that we can have a conversation as people who believe in one thing, who believe that there is beauty after all in all the ugly things we see, and people who believe that Africa may be in the wrong footing, but Africa is not judged, that Africa is still beloved in the eyes of God, that there could be fraud in Africa, some things that are not very good, like we have these things elsewhere in the world. But in the backlog of all those things that are not very comely, we have beauty in Africa, that God has put there men and women who are seeking after goodness. And I believe to be in that number. I believe I belong to the category of people who believe that we can create a paradise in Africa. I'm in the league of people who believe that when we come together and synergize, there is energy that is backed up by God, who says, where two or more are gathered together in my name, in my accord, I will come and be with them. So I welcome you to walk with me on this road as we dig deeper into things that concern us. I'll try as much as I can to load videos on this channel after every 2 days. I'll try, if need be, I'll even do it a video every day. And the content of the things I'll be talking about will be the common things that concern us. And I believe that I'll be tapping from the mind of God. I believe that God uses people. They don't have to be perfect human beings. He understands that He has to work with us by the grace. And in the grace of God, in the power and enablement that is only divine, God will use my lips, and the words and the meditation of my heart will be acceptable before the eyes of the world. And I believe that those ones who will walk with me, they'll not remain the same. And I also believe that whatever will come out will be a double-edged sword, so that it will not be just about you, but even about me and the team I work with in this place. So welcome home to where we will be discussing things that speak to us. Sometimes we've had friends sending in emails and telling us some wonderful things about what God has done. We will be sharing those things on this channel. I have received numerous wonderful emails that I thought it would be important for the world to hear these beautiful words. We are so filled up with hurt and disappointment and frustration. People are not happy at all. There is so much. A lady talked about being beaten with the waters, being beaten as if with the waters in the sea. And I believe the vicissitudes we get, I believe the batterings we have, the darts that are thrown at us from the enemy frustrate us, wear us out. And we need to be encouraged. We need a message from the Spirit. We have people going through things and they need prayer. And this particular channel will be a channel where we will share about things that our supporters are going through, the circle, a global circle of remnants who believe in love. We'll be sharing about what they are going through, and we will ask for prayers for them. It's going to be wonderful, and I'm so excited about this. I thank God for this opportunity. For those who don't know, I come from Western Kenya, and among the Luyas, and the tribe I hail from is a despised tribe which has never been in leadership position. We have suffered the brand of tribalism. We have had corruption that has affected our people very negatively. As we walk through their homes, we see despondency. We see a lot of pain and disappointment in people. It's not their making. Part of this is because of the government of the day. The governments that have ruled this nation for 54 years have not been very fair to us as a people. And that is why, under normal circumstances, these governments would never give an opportunity to somebody like me to sit and be heard. My voice would always be muzzled. But praise God for social media. Praise God for technology. Praise God for YouTube. I'm able to sit in my little room that I call office and ventilate on issues that concern me and the people I care about. This is something that would not have been possible just a few years back. And I don't take it for granted. I'm so grateful for the fact that I can sit here and speak to the world. I'm so thankful that you can hear my voice. And I believe that as we hear these words, we will act. We will act. Not towards us, but towards ourselves. We will shape up. And God will turn our lives around. And our situations will be turned around for His glory. Thank you so much. Let us continue moving on this wonderful journey that the Lord Himself has put before us. Thank you, and you're so very welcome.